For 20 years, first the French and then the United States had been predicting victory in Vietnam. In 1961 and in 1962, as well as 1966 and 1967, we have been told that the tide is turning. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. We can soon bring our troops home. Victory is near. The enemy is tiring. Once in 1962, I participated in such a prediction myself. But for 20 years, we have been wrong. The history of conflict among nations does not record another such lengthy and consistent chronicle of error as we have shown in Vietnam.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Did you watch the game last night?
Nah, I was too busy watching the news.
What was on there?
Something about Vietnam.
Oh, that's pretty bad stuff.
Yeah, pretty bad stuff happened there, yeah. I know, Mary Beth. We should join a protest about the Vietnam War.
Absolutely. Do you have anything in mind?
Yeah. On the news last night, they were showing a protest about the Vietnam War, and guess what? They were all wearing black armbands.
Wow. That could so work.
That is totally perfect.
Yeah.
We can wear them at school.
At school.
In the public.
In public. And at the clubs.
To express our own political opinions, you guys. Come on.
Yeah.
You didn't close the locker.
So I was eavesdropping on some little kiddies, and they were planning a protest of the Vietnam War in this school.
We cannot allow this to occur on our premises.
Yes, we cannot.
What do you plan to do about it?
Everything! We must do everything! Oh, you're funny.
What is this? They can't do that!
Yes, they can.
That's not gonna stop me. They can't say I can't express my opinions. And I seriously doubt there will be any classroom disruption.
You are such a rebel, Mary Beth.
But what if we get suspended?
Whoa, 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 John! You can't back down. Life's fine. I was going to go to Taco Bell after class.
What is
Whoa, Mr. Pratt! I didn't see you standing there.
You kiddies seem to be very, very daring today. But guess what? You just weren't good enough this time.
But we
ruined it.
You ruined it. Protest on the Vietnam War in school. Were you aware of that? Oh, I thought so. Were you aware that this type of activity was not allowed? Were you aware of that? Oh, yes, I thought that too. Well, guess what? Your kiddies are suspended. They're sitting in my office right now. Thank you for your time, Mrs. Tinker.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Tinker. I'm Mr. Johnson from the Civil Liberties Union. I heard about your children's suspension from school, and I think it's a violation of the First Amendment rights.
I agree, but it doesn't seem like there's much I can do about it.
Well, I could represent you, but it might be a time-consuming ordeal.
Mr. Johnson, we're a family of political activists. We can take this on.
Maybe I am being a little too harsh to these kiddies. I mean, come on, they just want to express their political opinion. But I remember I used to have this friend named Blunter Tiles, and he wanted to serve Vietnam, and he went there, and he didn't do so well over there. And oh yeah, he told me right before he went, if he didn't come back, then he wanted me to make sure he didn't die in vain. But these guys are just kiddies. Maybe I should just let them do what they want. Huh? Hello? I'm being petitioned? Why so serious, kitty?
Oyez, oyez, oyez. All persons having business before this, the Honorable Supreme Court of the United States of America, is admonished to draw near and give their attention, for the court is now in session. God save the United States and this honorable court. Number 21, John F. Tinker and Mary Beth Tinker, etc. et al., petitioners, versus the Des Moines Independent Community School District et al. Mr. Johnston.
The conduct of the students was essentially this: that at Christmas time in 1965, they decided that they would wear small black armbands in protest of the Vietnam War. Prior to the time when any of these petitioners were armed at the school, it came to the attention of these school authorities that perhaps there would be some students who would express views related to the wars in Vietnam in this manner. All 3 students wore armbands to school and were suspended.
Why did they wear the armbands in the class? To express the message to everyone in the class?
Yes, Your Honor.
While they are studying arithmetic or mathematics, they are supposed to be taking in this message about Vietnam.
Well, except that, Your Honor, I believe that this message was designed not to disrupt. The students wore the armbands for half a day without disruption.
If wearing the armbands effectively disrupted the classroom, then would you say disciplinary action would be justified?
I think we can take that position.
May I ask you, does it matter what the expression is about?
I believe that the real question hinges upon whether or not the utterance is expression, as contemplated in the First Amendment.
Thank you. Mr. Herrick?
Your Honor, the respondents believe that there are 2 issues that must be determined. First, must school administrators wait until violence, disruption, and chaos break out before they can take action, or can they, in their own good judgment, take action to prevent such a scene? The second issue, it seems to me, is that this Supreme Court must decide how far it wants to go under the pretense of protecting the First Amendment, of reviewing every decision of every school district. It's our opinion that the respondents were within their right as school administrators and did not infringe upon these students' civil rights.
Mr. Herrick, how many students were wearing armbands?
3.
3 students out of 18,000, and you were concerned that 3 students would disrupt the 18,000 by wearing armbands?
No, Your Honor, but that doesn't give us the entire background of the issue.
The Supreme Court will now deliberate.
Hurry up! I wish they'd just make a decision already.
What's going on in there, do you think?
I don't know, but I'm so nervous I can't even play basketball today.
I hope they hurry. I'm freezing my buttons off.
I know, it's messed up.
Mr. Johnson made a good case. I think we're going to pull through it.
But is it really worth it? I mean, going to the Supreme Court over suspension?
I think it's worth it. If I get suspended again, this will be my 5th time and I'll lose TV privilege.
Then why didn't you go to court over the last 4?
Because they weren't that big. It was only me.
It's not just about the suspension. It's about our right to freedom of expression, you guys. Which is like one of the most important rights ever.
You know? I really, it's something to admire. I mean, people in middle schools all over the country from now on will study about us, about how we pull through this case.
Yeah, that's why we have to hope we can pull through and keep on fighting.
But we're gonna fight for freedom.
Pull through.
Then kids all over the country will never study us and make documentaries about us.
Yeah, we won! Yeah!
These little kitties, they got lucky this time, but they won't be so lucky next time.